Is
Yeah,
it
he
bad
is.
that no half
But
these Pokemon you're talking about?
when I was in
No, that's
second
fine.
grade,
It means you're not a nerd, aka worthless.
Guys, there's a
Well,
giant
when I was
refresh
in-
button next to my window now because of NVIDIA. How do I remove it?
I don't know.
You need to go into GeForce Experience and turn it off there. It's
GeForce
Shadowplay.
Experience.
Guys, remember Omega Ruby Alpha?
I feel like the
Sapphire?
drivers just updated automatically and just
They
raped
shouldn't
me.
update automatically.
How do I do
never
it?
had that happen to
He
me
has
before.
Windows 10.
How do I remove it?
Yeah, I think Windows
420.
10 updates itself automatically. I don't know
I don't think you can
if
turn that
graphics
off, dude.
drivers do that.
I think
Don't-
it may be bone.
Oh god.
You're gonna have to break your computer to do that.
Oh,
Alright. Save
Yeah.
me.
Uh,
Find the
like,
option with me. I have
I don't
16
have a
gigabytes of
NVIDIA
RAM. I should be able to
graphics
do
card, so
anything.
I don't have the program on me.
Rewards of
There
Empire?
should
Bleeding.
just look around. There should just be an option to turn off Shadowplay somewhere.
Toxic Rogue.
Please watch me play Oracle Seasons. I love this game. Toxic
Dude,
Rogue is a bro.
Mantike. Mantike is one of the best Pokemon.
In-game overlay. In-game overlay. In-game
Fucking
overlay. Turn off. Turn off. Turn off. Turn
But
off. Turn off. Turn
dude!
off. Turn off. Turn off.
But
Turn off
dude!
in-game overlay. Turn off in-game.
And
There's
the
no
other
button
one,
for it.
Roserade.
Probo Pass!
My favorite Pokemon are Latios and Latios.
Oh, turn off GeForce Experience.
Fucking Togekiss is in like my top 5. Combi?
If you do not intend to
Combi's
use
the
these
jet
features, you may
tail of
disable
Combi.
share.
Dude, this guy's about to turn into a
Settings,
if you know what I mean. That's a
general,
Holocaust
toggle
joke for you, ladies
share.
and gentlemen.
Oh shit.
Wait, I need to go back to Bronzong for a second because when I was in like second grade and my brother was in kindergarten, both of us thought that Bronzong was like the
Toggle.
rarest Pokemon for
What?
some reason. We were just like, oh
There
my
it
god,
is.
Bronzong. Bronzong's like more than a legendary. Bronzong's like the best Pokemon. There's no way we could ever even like see a Bronzong
Okay,
card
the
like in
stream's
real
back.
life, like touch it with our hands.
Bronzong's
And
sick,
then one day on the
dude.
school bus, I was
No,
like,
he's
Cameron,
sick.
look what I have. I have a. He was like, no, dude, look what I have. And we both like slammed our hands down, and we both had fucking
Good promo
Bronzong
pack.
cards. We successfully traded for Bronzong cards at school simultaneously, and it was the best day of our life.
Wait.
Okay,
is that
Oracle
Pokemon
Seasons.
posted in chat?
That's why we never fought as kids, because we both loved Bronzong.
Oracle Seasons is good. It's the best Zelda game. I'm
What
How-
about-
I'm dead. I'm dead because I don't remember that point that popped into my head for half a second and then disappeared.
What is the point of updating your game to 3D if the 3D graphics are infinitely worse than your sprites that you had?
See, this is the thing, is we're going full arm retrieval on Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon right now. But like, there was a comment on my video that was like, your arguments are very, if you like it, you like it, if you don't, you don't, and everything else is just overanalyzing. And I was just like, oh,
you
I
can
gotta
use
hit the
that to
core. I have to hit the
Go against
core.
any kind of video.
Yeah, you're right.
Guys.
Dude, I love Dusknoir. I love Dusclops more though, because Eviolite. Eviolite Dusclops is better than Dusknoir.
Jack Noir!
Jack
Yes,
Noir!
it's Jack!
You know
Wait,
what?
do you know
I
who
changed my
else is in Gen
mind.
4?
Dusknoir is the
Dude,
best.
I'm
He's
doing
the antagonist of Explorers of Sky, and you thought he was so cool. He's so cool, but he turned on you. He took you to the bad future, and you had to do like 5 dungeons of bad future in a row. It was like, Jesus.
It was the shiny Celebi. The shiny
Yeah, it
Celebi.
was a shiny
Fuck
Celebi.
yeah. Fuck yes.
Ah, so good.
Yeah, so you get sick shit like fucking like Probo Pass and Bronze. Like, you come down here, fucking Bardicolale. No. Hippotelite, Elois? No. These aren't even real words.
The new Pokemon like simultaneously like suck and aren't interesting in battle. And like, you know, Pokemon was always stupid as the Game Gramps established, but it's like, this is the wrong season. It has to be summer for vines to grow. Hang on.
What the fuck is this? Orikoroi Oyo? The fucking dancing bird? Who would ever use this?
It's so bad. It's
Every
stats. All of his stats, all of his base stats are below 100. I think I have to fact check that.
No, that's true. No, that's true.
Serbi Orikoriko.
Once you led me
highest they
astray,
get is
I'm even sicker. I have Inequal and I'm even sicker. This is your fault.
Yeah, all of his base stats
This
are
is your fault.
horrible.
You told me
His
you would
base
not
speed
stop
is
telling me to get
93, and his base
Dayquil, and I
special
did it, and
attack
now
is
I'm sicker.
98, and that's like almost usable.
You know what? Wallow. You know what? Wallow. You know what?
No.
It's time for you to wallow. For your transgressions.
Alright, we're back in Poison Moth's lair with the shield so that I can kill the weird spiky dudes
Don't make
now.
me do it.
Oh, you're doing.
No.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Bump, bump. Oh wait, I didn't need the shield at all. By the way, I forgot. Check this out. I can kill him with a shovel.
Jeez.
I
Like Shovel
never
Knight?
knew that until like a month ago. That's why I internalized the shield. You just flip him with your
Whoa.
shovel.
Sick gamer, Shovel Knight here.
Dude, I love Shovel Knight's the best game.
Never played it.
It's one of my favorites overall. Plague Knight, the greatest. I can beat Plague
You
Knight
give it a
in
C-
50-ish
Seal of
minutes.
approval.
Yes. I'd make a Shovel Knight
Yeah.
appreciation post if I didn't feel like everyone else, you know, analyzed it to death.
Look at this shine on it guy. He's like almost cool. Like you can see him. You can
He's
see
like
his little
almost
funny
cool.
Face. You can see, yeah, but
He's
but
not,
see,
he's
here's the thing,
lame.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. He's not as cool as Parasect. Look at Parasect.
Parasect.
I know, dude.
I wouldn't say
Parasect's one of my
Parasect
favorite
is.
Pokemon. Parasect
Yeah.
is sick. Look at how red he is.
Look at how red he is.
He's so red, and he has no eyes. He's like Investigator. He's like Investigator. He has no pupils.
Oh
He looks
man.
just like
Big
Investigator.
old claws. He has big old claws. He's gonna snap ya.
Like, like, how do you prove? How do you provide evidence that the cutscenes in Sun and Moon are devoid of emotion and interest and good writing?
Look at them. And
Not So
see
Friendly
how none
Games
of the
says, "How's it
characters
going
emote
tonight?"
or
Well,
move,
it's
and your main
called
character only has one emotion.
Oracle of Seasons and Depression for a reason.
Dude,
I was
imagine
crying
you
an
are
hour
like a
ago.
baby in the womb and you have no experiences in your entire life and you walk into like this spooky ass game Pokemon and then you see fucking this staring you down. Imagine walking into a club and this slaps your girlfriend's ass. What do you do?
I forgot where to go. I forgot where to go.
You let him take her.
You freak out,
There's
dude.
nothing you
Don't
can
get
fucking do.
lost.
You let him take her.
Yeah, that's true.
Look at this motherfucker. Tell me you're not in
Ultramoon
love.
just like doesn't let you do anything
you're not
yourself.
Henry
Oh, I love
Hughes.
Badoo. I like Rosa Raid.
All my favorite
Dude, so
Pokemon
much.
are
I know exactly where to catch Badoo. I remember the route where Badoo is because it's so like weird, so like weirdly
Yeah,
inconspicuous.
So cute.
Like all the first routes in Pokemon are all like vertical, but the first one in Sinnoh is like horizontal because it's like a different path you can go to and you go to the lake and it's like sick.
Oh, I love the
God.
lakes, dude. The music is
Badoo
good.
is so
The music in Sun and Moon just like
cute.
isn't
Oh, look at it.
memorable. It doesn't evoke awe.
I knocked over a bike just now
Thanks.
by accident.
Do you want to pick it
I'm
up?
Sorry.
Do you want to
I
keep going?
apologize. No,
It'll look like
Pick
you're
it up
stealing
and
it if you
drop
pick it
it.
up. The dungeon map
not
was
really. It's on my
useless.
porch.
God.
Fuck 'em. I'll do it. I'm picking it up right now.
Look at this like little guy. Look at this little dude.
It's
Wow.
Parasect.
Dude.
That's Investigator.
It's literally this is Investigator.
Investigator
he-
is Parasect.
He
Investigator
would
isn't
he would
Totodile.
be like this. Like this captures his personality.
Yeah. So look how cool he is. Look how vibrant that race. Now look what they did to him in fucking. Look what they did in the game. Look at this. He's like fucking dull.
Bro,
Yeah,
wait,
he's
what the
washed out.
What? Wait, oh my god, I never even realized.
Like Sun and Moon's areas, they don't look
Oh,
interesting, and the colors aren't that pretty
Fixed it.
because it's just washed out. Thank you,
They
Galaxy
fucked
Girl.
him
You're a
the
good
fuck up.
Samaritan. Hey guys, we're about to get
Yeah.
the best item in the game.
Look at this fucking
They
Parasect.
fucked him up.
They killed him.
Do
Yeah,
you guys
they.
want to see the best image of a Pokemon that there is?
Yeah.
I just
dude.
got bullied,
No.
dude. I just got bullied down a
No.
hole.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
dude.
pretty good.
Bam!
Dude, that's from the bad mystery dungeon game that isn't good.
I don't
Yeah.
care. I know,
But-
but I don't care.
But
I know, but I don't
Ampharos
care.
is the
Look
best
at
part of
him.
that game,
Look at
obviously.
him!
That's my favorite Pokemon. Take back
Ampharos
everything
is
I said.
great.
That's
He's
my
Oh,
favorite
yeah?
Pokemon.
so chipper.
Guys, look at this room. Look at how weird this room is. Hang on, you have to wait a few seconds for me to go into this weird room with moving floors and a spiky thing.
An open letter to Bulbapedia. Stop saving your animated images as PNGs so I can link them over Discord. You're really fucking messing with
How do
me, and
you
I don't
do
like it.
that? How do you
Stop.
animate a PNG? That's cheap. That's not real. That's
I
like
don't know.
that's like
they
when I
do it
copy
wrong.
image
They
from a
fix it.
Homestuck GIF and it pastes in Discord as an image.
What?
Well, so if you have a
This is
GIF
some
online and you
witchcraft.
try to
I
right click and
get what
copy
you're
image,
saying,
it
but
is
it's
just an
like, why? Things
image
are happening.
instead of a GIF. I have half a heart, man. I gotta play careful. I don't want to die.
Parasect. Oh, Parasect.
They just, oh my god, the Kanto bait, dude. Do you know what they added in Pokemon Ultra Moon and Ultra Sun? They added a gym in one of the cities that's just a literal Pokemon gym, and it's like, oh, experience the Cantonian experience a Pokemon gym. It's literally Lieutenant Surge's gym, except you don't have to do the puzzle, and you just have to fight 4 trainers.
You don't have to do the puzzle. Okay.
Oh no.
What's the point?
Oh no, my stomach.
That's like, it's bad.
Oh,
I know that feel,
no.
Kaz. Oh god.
I don't like
This
the puzzle
feels like it is a
anyways, but
direct
still.
result of the Dayquil. It feels like the Dayquil is killing me.
It's going to fix you.
No, honestly,
If
it's
you
hurting my
legitimately
stomach right
feel
now.
bad, then you can contact someone about that, and you should.
I
If
believe-
if you feel that way,
Oh yeah.
I do.
then perhaps it should be done.
I didn't take more than they told me to take. on
Oh
the
god, I have to
thing.
not touch spikes in
How
this
long ago
room.
since was it that you like last took it though?
Like
20 minutes ago.
like 20 minutes ago.
Wait. Oh, and then you took it again, like
N-
after 20 minutes?
No.
Okay.
No, I took it.
How long do you need to space them out? Is what I'm saying.
I did.
4
No,
hours?
I did. It's 4 hours.
God, I have no health.
I took it at like noon, and then I took it at like 5 p.m., and then I took it at like 9 p.m.
Okay.
And then you're supposed to have only 4 doses per day. I took my 4th dose, so I'm done for the day.
Okay.
Don't die on stream.
I'm gonna rewatch the stream to the part where I like
didn't
remembered the thing, and that's
overdose
gonna
on
trigger me to
tape.
remember the thing.
This feels bad.
Wait.
You ever
You're
looked
gonna
at
rewatch the
Ambros's
stream while
little
streaming?
sprite
That's crazy.
animation?
No, not while
How he
streaming
bounces back and
after.
forth. How he
That
shifts his
Stevie
weight.
Boy and Game Boy.
Yeah. That's you. That's your weight.
That's my weight.
That's your weight.
What if I
That's how you do
soft
it.
reset?
Where's my
Can I
water?
have an Ampharos like an Ampharosona? I'm not kidding.
Ampharos is
Who I
my
am.
starter and my Nuzlocke randomizer that I
true.
still haven't finished.
Wait, what?
I did a randomizer, but I haven't finished it yet. But Ampharos is my starter.
Yeah, you know what, Ampharos?
I'm sorry,
I
things are a
literally
little
just
tense right now.
cannot download this image because it's an animated PNG and nothing will work. And I don't know why they did it like this.
God.
Bulbapedia, you've sinned for the
Unacceptable.
last time. Go to move to Cerebi.
No, but they don't have the funny fucking thing.
You're right.
What funny thing?
I'm trying. No, it won't be funny. I have to find it myself.
You gotta Google image it.
Okay. Fine.
What is it about
I found a
Sun and Moon and Ultra
capitalism
Sun and Ultra
DVD.
Moon? What's the secret to their being bad?
Stop making Ampharos inflation art. Stop.
Can Mega Ampharos just be regular Ampharos? Sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes.
Oh, that sounds like something that's up its sleeve.
Like
Remember
this
when they had
wasn't
Pokemon
it.
Footprints, and they had like photos
Yeah.
of their footprints. in there?
I'm not doing Fatal Flaw
That was
anymore. I
adorable.
know, but earlier in the stream, I just like had the golden analytical point for Sun and Moon that wasn't in the video, and I forgot it like 2 seconds later, and then now I'm at loss. I am lost.jpg. I felt enlightened for half a second.
And then Sadie joined the stream and threw you off course.
Guys,
For
look at this
something
image.
wild.
Guys, look at this image.
This is not okay. I can't see the
Okay,
top of it. I can only
Oh
see
my
under the
God.
neck, and it looks
Look at
nuts.
this. Look at Watson.
Pokesona should be banned from Earth.
Look at Watson.
Oh my god, this is like you.
It's like
Stop
you.
saying things about me.
That's a bit of a belly for Kazzy.
What's
Just a bit.
WG?
I don't.
Is that a state?
know.
I don't think it's a state. I don't think it's a state of the
It's
United
West-
States
it's
that I
West
know.
Virginia, dude.
West Virginia. I was about to say a point, and then I forgot that one too.
Washington? I don't know.
Dude, this guy's like almost as tall as me.
I made an analysis video about why Sun and Moon
Damn.
sucks,
Almost.
and
God,
I
this
still
changed
didn't
quite.
figure it out. I
You
still
still-
couldn't do it. Watch me jump over this giant spike.
Look
Nice.
how his proportions are, and now imagine he's like 6 feet tall. This changes everything.
The sound of my game is gone. Oh, it's because it's not selected.
Damn.
What is
Yeah.
Pokemon Ultra Sun,
Yeah.
Ultra Moon? What is
Yeah.
it? It's
Guys, click on this.
It's the fact that it's the fact that it's so like linear and railroaded. Like the trials. Okay, the trials in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon present themselves as a set of rules, like a board game you can play with like actual variables, but they're not in the slightest. They don't have variables in the slightest. Like the first trial is one where you go and hunt down 3 Rattata and then you beat up Eradicate, but you always beat them up in the exact same way. You always run into the first one, get the first one, you always get the second one, get the second one, and then you always do the third one, and then Team Skull comes in and goes, "Whoa, dude, you gotta not fight the Eradicate, it's super tough," and then they help you fight the third one. It's like they don't give you any freedom to do anything yourself. Everything in Ultra Moon isn't. I did this like as a little bonus text that popped up for half a second. Everything in Ultra Moon is an inconvenience. Everything in Ultra Moon that isn't battling a Pokemon or catching a Pokemon is an inconvenience. SOS battles literally go against the point of catching a Pokemon, which is to weaken it and then throw the ball at it, but then they'll SOS when they're weak. It's like, no. And then cutscenes suck, and oh man, how's character arc of learning to take Pokemon seriously is so engaging. It's not engaging, and it takes like 40 hours to do it anyway.
You should
That's all
stop
fine and
talking
good.
trash about Yokai Watch.
Yeah, that's all
Sorry.
fine and good, but look at this. Fucking
Oh, they didn't link. Okay.
put that on
Look
screen.
Look at
What
Parrot.
is that?
Please put that on screen. That one deserves.
Well, I can't because it's a PN. It won't animate.
Yeah, what the fuck, Bulbapedia?
A bunch. I'm gonna
If
need you to
download it and you
OBS.
rename the end of it to .gif, it should work.
Oh my
Actually,
God.
try that. Somebody make that work.
What?
If not,
Yeah.
Munchie, I'm gonna need you to just
God.
record that GIF in OBS and then put it in Premiere and then export as a GIF.
I'm so happy.
What game is this
Thank you.
from? What game is this
Oh,
from?
thank you.
Is this from
amazing.
XD,
This is
Gale
the
of
best-
Darkness?
The best fucking game of all
The
time.
best Pokemon
Oh
game.
my god, I can't
XD
handle
Gale.
this. Look at
I
it.
love that Pokemon XD is just like a really funny like face.
Yeah.
Like, so if you mention Pokemon XD on 4chan, everyone will just think you're. I mean, they'll just like pretend you're saying
Yeah,
XD
it's
as in
me.
the emoticon, and they'll just
Yeah,
call
yeah.
you an idiot. And it's like, and it's like you can't even say the name without
Yeah, I know.
Pokemon just making the XD face. You literally can't
Look at
say
him.
the name of the game without making the
Doesn't
XD
work.
face and looking
How
like a
retarded.
dork.
Look at this guy shake his cranium around.
I know. He's
I
like,
slayed
he's
the
like a
moth.
big old long neck. He's gonna take advantage of that. He's gonna swing his fucking
I'm not
head
free of the
around.
depression, by the way. I'm laughing. I'm
Just put
still
his
like
head around
not
in
feeling
there.
good.
No, Steve, I'm so sorry.
Got head pressure. I've got art block. I'm burnt out. Apparently I'm
Just gotta-
burnt
just gotta
out.
Just get the fucking Starbucks double shop and obtain contrast.
Yeah, yeah. My friend says I should take a break from doing art, but like, what would I do in the break? What would I do during the break?
You would just feel bad because you're not doing art.
Exactly.
I
Sleep
took
so you
all
don't have
my
to
art
feel bad.
supplies with me to
You
my
can feel bad
when you
parents'
wake
house.
up.
You know Alolan Raticate. That's all fine and good,
Yeah.
Nintendo, but you're not capitalizing on the real Raticate.
Shadow Raticate.
Look at him swing his head.
Oh my god. Look at him
Oh
go.
my goodness.
Look at him tippy toe.
Yeah, look at him.
XD.
Yo, I'm gonna look at that cargo.
I
My
wanna-
cargo's like a fucking snail, but he's on fire.
I want a Pokemon of me Ampharos right now.
Someone draw
Oh,
that.
rub his
That
white
isn't. I
belly.
can't draw it because I'm playing the game.
I brought my art supplies with me so I can just draw a comic
Do
over
I need
this
Ricky?
week break I
Do I need
have.
Rick? I don't need Ricky. So this game is like, hey, you should go to level 4 in Sunken City, but you could just ignore that and go to level 5 instead. And it's like, whoa, dude, non-linearity in a Zelda game? Like,
Dude,
what?
Pokemon had non-linearity, but then everyone says that it didn't, and then it's like, oh, that's just like a meme. You're like a Gen Winner, but no, it literally had
It
non-linearity.
literally
even though it
had
never did want to.
non-linearity. It
Yeah.
like when you got to
Wait,
Saffron
you
City,
can?
you
I
could
didn't
go
know that.
anywhere from there. When you got to
Yes.
the third badge, you could go anywhere. Before even getting the third badge, you could go anywhere, or maybe
Yeah,
after.
You
Just go anywhere
what
in the
you could do is
region.
You could fight the first gym, then the third gym, and then like go
And
wherever
then the
you want, and
second.
then come back to Misty, and yeah.
Yeah, you could go out of order. You could
What?
just beat every trainer in the game and then just have like a gym leader boss rush.
Yeah, yeah.
And like you had the freedom
That's
to hunt
cool.
out the legendaries if you wanted to. Oh my god, dude! Remember how Fire and Leaf Green, the Sevi Islands, are completely optional, and I don't know why you wouldn't do it because it's free XP. But like the fact that you can't is just like the final nail in the coffin for Sun and Moon. Because if Nintendo remade Fire and Leaf Green again, they would make the Sevi Islands required, and you would just be required to just go through this weird offshoot linear area with Moltres at the top.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, remember how like after you beat Blaine, fucking Village come up and like, hey, do you want to just go on an adventure with me? You can just say like, no, I don't. And then he's like, all right, well, see ya.
Come back if you want to.
Yeah.
Sevi Islands are cool.
Look at this shiny Macargo.
Oh, I need the boots.
Let me see.
Glops. Look at Gloop.
I feel like we're like kind of hitting the point. I feel like we're like hitting around the core problem.
A roundabout?
The problem Pokemon is that it's dense with bullshit, not dense with cool things that I like.
That's right. That's literally it. That's literally it. Is that like most of the things in Sun and Moon aren't... Oh, my shield was eaten. No! Oh, oh, my shield wasn't eaten. Whoa! I thought they always ate your shield. I grappled out of it by mashing buttons. Okay, anyway. Yeah, like everything you do in Sun Moon is boring and not cool. And everything you do in Fire and Leaf Green like is cool or optional.
Yeah.
And like the things you do in Crystal are like cool. And things X and Y, even X and Y, which is like, you know, some people would say it's like pretty bad by modern Pokemon standards. Even that game like had a really short intro where you just walk 10 feet north to the next town, get a starter, walk 10 feet back, tell your mom you're on an adventure, and then you're on the adventure. And then there's wild Pokemon, there's a Pokeball Go. And that, you know, that probably takes like 10 minutes. And like even though the game is really slow paced until you get to the second gym, and then after the second gym it's like lightning round, and then you do like 8 gyms in a row. But like at least you felt like you had freedom from the beginning. But like Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, the entirety of Melee Island feels like a tutorial.
Speaking of tutorials, in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, there's a tutorial for Mega Evolutions where you just give you Latios, or maybe it's different depending on the
It's
version.
Latios and Latios.
Yeah, they give you
oh
a
my god, they
Pokemon,
ruined that.
and then Mega Stone, and then that's the tutorial. It's like, why would you give the starter new Mega forms? You're not going to, it's like, just, I don't know.
Why would you give me a legendary?
Yeah.
Why would you just give it to me? This, like, giving it to me makes it not special anymore. I hate that a game forces you to go get Latios. Because, like, especially because Latios is, like, one of the strongest Pokemon in the metagame that you, like, want a soft reset for a good one. That you want a soft reset for a good one, but you're just, like, you're just kind of in the game. Look at my kangaroo. He's like, ew, this town smells like medicine. I can't stand it. See ya. A kangaroo can't stand
like,
Sunken City.
That point, after you have like Mega Stones for all your Pokemon, you have like Latias, you can just like you're on autopilot for the rest of the game.
Yep.
Yeah,
Speedrunners just catch that Pokemon and just use it.
It is like at the beginning, like as soon as you get to the other
That's
side.
like the third badge.
Yeah.
That is like the well, that's like the 5th badge. But it is like half the region.
In the middle, I don't remember.
The moment you get Surf, you have to get Surf.
If someone ever comes up to me in real life and says, "Hey, are you Munchie from Armor Shield fame?" I'm gonna do this animation to him. Like I'm just gonna like, do this to him and then run away.
Where is
I know that that's the same model from Pokemon Stadium 2. I know it. They reuse models,
this makes
dude.
me happy. I'm physically
So, like...
very unwell, but that makes me good.
Oh man.
That
Oh
is one of my favorite
man.
things, flying over the map.
That's just
I wish
it.
you could do like any flying Pokemon.
The game just
instead of,
hands
like,
too many
Latias or
things to
Latios.
you. It's just like every other Nintendo game. Like the problem with Skyward Sword is the same problem with Ultra is Sun and Moon game. The problem with 3D World is the same problem as all the other ones. They just baby you, and they nostalgia bait. They just give it to you without making it like cool. And they make the cool meat of the game like optional content. Like, they make, like, the only challenging content in the game optional so that the babies can get through the game. Even though we got through Super Mario Bros. 3, we all were able to push through that game, and because we pushed through it, it made it more rewarding.
Wait, did we? Because we died several times on screen? Mario
Dude,
3?
do you know how many times I died the first time I played Mario Bros. 3? That is a hard game.
No.
And I was playing it multiplayer, so I couldn't focus.
Oh, okay.
This is my dinosaur friend, by the way. I'm riding a Dodongo who swims. But I don't need him anymore because I have flippers.
Oh, he's red. Oh, he's red and he goes.
Steve, have you ever read the comic Brawl in the Family?
Brawl in the Family? Or
Yeah,
We Are
Brawl
All in the Family?
No, Brawl in the Family.
Super Smash Bros.
I don't think I have.
Imagine,
I've heard of it.
Control Alt Elite is like imagine Control Alt Elite is like Dr. Wolf. Brawl in the Family is the T-Bap. It's like that.
I've
It's
heard
like-
of it.
An
I think I've
inherently
read
bad
like
concept, but like
one.
executed well.
This looks like T-Vap style.
Yeah, it's the T-Bap of video game comics, aka
Ooh.
it's the
I'm
only
sorry.
good one in its field.
Where's the
Good.
comics being talked about?
Brawl in the Family. I'm gonna bookmark it.
And
What
which
are
one's
they
Dr.
for?
Wolf?
I need to
Control
watch
Alt
that
Elite.
YouTuber that Kazi showed
okay,
me.
makes sense. Yeah.
They're trying to make
Okay,
you
I'm just
wake
gonna
up
not
at-
do level 4 and
Hey,
instead I'm
Dad.
just gonna do level 5.
Trying to make you do it.
Because you don't need the level 5 weapon for level 4. You know what's really cool? You know what's really interesting about Ocarina of Time is that like you don't actually need the bow for everything like you think you do. Oh wait, actually you do. Just kidding. I lied.
Look at this fucking. Look how Braylon goes ooh ooh ooh, and he goes up and fucking down. Look at that.
I love
Pokemon don't do that
Breloom.
anymore.
My
Oh
was
my
shiny
God.
too.
It
Braylon
goes
is
all the
like
way up
mush-
and goes
Breloom's
down.
the best
Braylon is like
Pokemon.
Mushroom Ampharos.
He's like Mushroom Ampharos.
Yeah.
Is he not? Look at him.
No, you're right, but
I
it's
like that
funny
one.
that you're right. Oh man.
How come the
love it.
Pokemon in XD Gale Darkness has such personality, but then when they're 3D and then like the actual real games, they are shit and bad, and they
I
aren't
don't
good.
know.
Dude, sway from side to
I feel like they.
side,
They should make a Pokemon game
It's
for the consoles,
because
man.
the game doesn't run well. It's because every time you enter a command into the game just waits 3 seconds to do anything. Because it's too busy trying to animate the trainer behind him to run the game well. I have the game set to set, by the way. Or set to no animations, by the way. I played that entire session with no animations. I didn't have animations on once, and I still felt like the game was running like crap. Imagine what would it be like if I saw the effects. Like, jeez.
Oh god.
We're really arm retrieving the point.
We should do an armor table for every piece of media that we like, so we can just put it to rest.
Just only with the stuff that we like.
Arm retrieval where I make you guys look
I need to
at
only make
Cigaros.
videos about positive
Do that.
things. Shit, I gotta write so. I gotta write. For a second there, I forgot that I wrote that I need to write like 5 videos right now. That I can write
my
5
God.
videos right now, if I
Guys.
just went and wrote it.
I've never been so intrigued by a Voltorb in my life. It's like this is such an impressive gift, but just like look at him, he just goes says something, he's like, he's just angry for one frame.
That's so
One
good.
frame, he's really angry.
Well, he's
Oh,
angry for all
man.
the frames, but he's even angrier for that
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
one.
it's like investigator bumps grow big.
Even further beyond.
Is the stream going?
Oh my God, they
Answer
do. He, like,
is
gets, like, a tumor.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
For a sec.
Oh my god!
I love the music for Subrosia.
Oh,
It's like.
Really like he just moves around. He just moves.
Any song that you can like hum annoyingly is good.
That's true.
Cause like this song just begs for you to go in like that voice.
Oh my god, Muffin's so slimy.
I have to get more than halfway through the game so that we can play
Oh
the
my
best
God.
music in the game. I have to beat like 2 dungeons in an hour. I can do it.
Dude, this is like what I look like right now.
I want
you guys
I
like
want
this
art of
image?
Subrosians, by the way. They're really cool. They're really fun characters. I tried to draw one during October 2016 and it was really bad.
Wait,
You did
what?
it. I'm proud of you.
I tried to draw the Subrosian for October 2016 last year, and it looked really. I tried to draw Old Club Seasons fan art like twice, and they both looked like crap. Kazi, why'd you link Fur Affinity? I'm not logged into
Oh,
Fur Affinity on this
no.
account, so I won't be able to
No.
see it.
Oh my god.
That's investigate. I'm gonna link this to my friend.
Click on the
What is this?
link.
Oh
Everyone
my
has
god,
to do
dude,
it.
that's scary. That's scary.
Ew.
Ooh, scary.
Not.
What the fuck? This is by like multiple people. Lines are done by one guy, and then like the rest is done by someone else. What the fuck?
Why is the lighting so weird and not great?
Why is it shading with black?
Yeah, exactly.
And not
Like
like
the
harsh
art is like
contrast,
shaded
like,
in instead of brightened up.
This is fairy art. This is
Okay.
furry art.
He has a penis, dude.
Just
Fairy art in a
unquestionably.
nutshell.
He has one under there.
Don't say that, Kazi.
I'm sorry, but it's plain to see.
I didn't see it.
It's
I didn't
there.
see it.
He has a bulb.
I was too
If it's
busy
not
looking into his
communicated.
eyes.
It is communicated. It has
I was
a
too busy
bulb.
looking into his
Oh my
gorgeous
God.
eyes. Why do you
I'm
look there,
sorry. I spent
Kazi?
the whole morning looking at Sonic porn. I'm all furried out. Okay.
There's
Sonic
look
is
at
not
this,
furry.
Look at this.
That's
Pokemon.
not real.
Look at this
It's
Pokemon
basically
that is just
furry.
like a bunch
No.
of lines, and he's just like a soup, like spitty, like slurp him up. Just look how
Oh my
fucking
God.
tangled. Look at him. Just
Look how
slurp him
Disney's
up.
Oh my
tangled.
god.
You know that,
Whoa, he's got
gummy
two like
spaghetti?
two like
Whoa,
loose ends that he
he's
can,
like
tuck
bobbing
back
his head
in.
left and right.
That's what Tangled always makes me think of. That gummy spaghetti. It's like all
Whoa.
sour and shit.
Oh.
Whoa, look at this.
Why?
Look at this.
Why
This
is it
cool.
that like Pokemon is
This
just?
cool.
It's just because it's bloated. That it's
Powerful.
like because the last time I made a Pokemon video, I ran into the exact same problem where I talked about like a bunch of little details, but don't feel like I hit the main point.
Oh my god,
I'm
that art is
scattershotting.
sick.
That's
That art
awesome.
is
The main
fucking
point is
cool.
Oh, dude, check out
Pokemon
this
never
mini
good.
dungeon over to the side. If you set it to summer, then like the water evaporates in the
Yes,
lake,
becomes
and
like-
the lake is drained, and under the lake there is a cave.
You guys click on this link.
This like actually does look like investigative.
You know who I should link right now?
He has like the same
Do you know who I should
proportions.
link right now?
Oh god.
Oh, him.
Hat.
Okay.
He does the hat and
It's
the same
completely different.
proportions.
Okay, cool.
This
Come
is why
on.
copyright laws are invented.
Juggling with windows.
Whatever. Fuck him. He'll die. I think he will die.
Yeah.
Remember when Sun and Moon came out and everyone was like kind of lukewarm toward it? Everyone's like, yeah, this is Pokemon, I think.
Some was like,
And then like a year later, I'm just like,
only
yeah,
thing that
Sun and Moon
made
kind
me-
of sucks in retrospect.
yeah.
The only thing that kind of made me hype about Sun and Moon
It's 'cause it was full
like,
3D.
seeing
It was,
Vulpix and
you know.
Ninetales in like ice form. I thought that was cool. But then
Like
you
every
look
time a new
at anything
Pokemon comes out, it's
else,
like mind-blowing and
and
hype.
it was all kind of whatever.
Because every
I don't know.
Pokemon game like revolutionizes the art. Every Pokemon game like reinvents the art style and creates an entirely new engine just for movement. That's probably why. That's probably where most of the development goes.
Is there gonna be a Pokemon game for Switch? That's the thing that's happening.
Yes. Yeah.
God damn it.
What?
Switch doesn't
Should be
exist.
Grand Theft Auto 5.
Dude, I'm in level 5
I'm
instead
never
of level
going to
4.
buy.
I'm not gonna buy a Switch for a while.
Anything.
Let's invite Dane to the chat so we can
Yeah.
Spur it up. Ooh, like me.
fallacy him. So that we can ask him to
Oh.
tell us why the Switch is good, but still refuse to be convinced. You know? You know
I
what, you
mean-
know what I'm saying?
It would
Do
just be
you
good,
understand
because
what I
I
said?
kinda like the Switch.
I like the Switch, but I would never buy it.
I'd like the Switch if I like the Switch.
it's
I'd
like
like
a-
the
it's
Switch
like
if
a
my brother
video
bought
game.
it.
Like it's
Yeah.
it like is a video
Like
game.
my
Why
brother
purchase
bought.
a
Like I didn't buy the
video
Wii U. My
console
brother bought it,
subsidy
so that's how I played all the Wii U games until Breath of the
Yeah,
Wild. And then I
exactly,
bought my
thank
own
you.
Wii U.
Yep.
So like Mario 3D World and all that. That was just experienced with
Played
my brother
Mario
at his
Kart on
place.
the Wii U.
And like I feel I want the Switch to just be that. I just want my brother to get a Switch, so that I don't have to.
I think I'm just gonna
I
like,
mean
give
your
it another
brother.
year
is he just
before I
like
make
you?
a purchase.
He's me. He's the extroverted version of me.
Oh my god.
He's a bit
Let me
more
talk to
normy,
him.
but he's a good
God.
person.
Let me talk to smaller Steve or bigger Steve.
He's bigger.
Forget. Bigger
I'm the
Steve?
youngest. I'm the youngest.
You're the youngest of
Yeah.
how many?
3.
A litter.
What? A litter? Who else?
They're just
Extroverted
humans
Steve
out
sounds
there
like
in
a
the
scary
world.
thing.
Do you have a
Too
sister?
powerful.
I have one.
What?
One sister, one brother, dog.
Girl Steve?
Nope.
Ginger
Girl.
Bit Steve.
Dude, her favorite
Girl
game
makes
is her
girl
favorite
think
Zelda
video
game is
game.
Twilight Princess,
Yeah.
and She couldn't get into Majora's Mask.
Oh no. What is
She just really likes Twilight Princess. It's good. And it is good. It is a good game.
One day,
She just really likes Zelda.
Guys,
Twilight
in
Princess.
6th grade, I did a class presentation project on the Team Fortress 2 trade and economy, and it
Thank you.
Are you
I like-
serious?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Because TF2
Why
is
do
like
you-
actually a
what was the
good game
assignment?
in like most ways, if not all.
It was some like economy thing for economy class, and I was just like, I'm gonna just like do it on the Team Fortress 2 economy. I'm gonna do it on
The hat
main-
economy.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
The hat economy,
It's
right?
romance
The
world.
real hat economy.
Oh, and then the teacher was like, afterwards, like, yeah, they like spend so much money on hats. Like, what do you have to say about like, isn't that bad? I'm like, no, they're like cool.
No, they're
No.
like cool. They're
This was, like, 2
objectively
years
a
ago.
waste of money because it's not a physical object and you don't own TF2, you own a license to play it. It's purely cosmetic too, but it's like it is cool. I do want like the pyro like wizard hat because my best friend has the pyro wizard hat. It looks
Dude.
adorable.
Hold on. You're
Looks
gonna-
adorable on
you-
him.
you-
Can someone just gift
say-
me that hat? If they have it, don't buy it. But if you have it, gift it to me.
I'm sorry,
Oh my God,
but
this
hats are bad because they break
elephants.
the art style because it's all written.
Family.
It doesn't break the art style. It's really minimal.
Steve, you say you say hats are worthless, but look at this guy. But look at this little guy on the pyros.
Wait.
That's
Is it-
adorable. That was just a meme. I was trying to bait this to you. I'm sorry.
What
I
are
got that.
those?
Got that argument from a video.
That's all right. I just got the magnetic gloves, and they're really good, and they're way better than they were integrated in the Game Boy Advance Zelda Four Swords because using it doesn't stop your movement. You can just go. You can just go and do it. And then in the Game Boy Advance Zeldas, the Four Swords, whenever you used the glove, you did like a little animation to put up your shield, but it's a glove and you walk slower and it sucks. Come to think of it, the shield is exactly the same way. Oh my god, I have 0 bombs. Wow.
Think.
Look at the shield in this. Like, I can put it up and put it down. It doesn't affect my movement at all. It looks cool. But then in Minish Cap, when you put up your shield, you move slow and you can't turn, and it sucks.
It sucks. It's gay. Get rid of it.
Get rid of
Obliterate
Minish Cap.
all
Digi
video
Bro's
games.
favorite Zelda game.
Okay,
It sucks because I don't like it. I need
Wait,
bombs,
wait,
guys.
wait.
I need bombs to solve this puzzle.
Bombs away.
I ran out of bombs. I didn't get the bomb upgrade. I was supposed to get the bomb upgrade before I got my girlfriend. Remember that? That was a fun moment, wasn't
Every
it?
time you say you
Remember.
got a girlfriend, it makes you think like you have an actual girlfriend.
Pyro has like a fucking hat. It's like a clown.
You've never heard of sex before.
Oh,
Clown.
looks
Don't-
knowingly at
don't talk
Kazzy.
about the S
Looks
word in
knowingly
front
at
of me,
Munchie,
Kazzy.
actually.
Keep it on the down low.
Wink.
Stop talking in front of the S word in front of me.
The day Twitter decided to show Munchie. Dude, look at this puzzle room. This room's so cool. Look at it. It gets pushed the other direction. The way you push this guy, it pushes the other guy, and you have to push him onto a switch. He's on a switch right now. You can't tell.
I don't know if I can
Whoa,
physically
Nintendo
be on
Switch?
stream anymore, guys.
Throat too sore?
No, I just think I'm entering like fever state.
Dude, do you need a doctor? Like, unironically, call one if you need one.
There's a doctor's office on the 2nd floor of this building.
Can you walk to it, or will you need assistance?
I just want to go to bed.
Well, you should.
Please do.
You should go there if you need.
You should go to bed, absolutely,
No.
Kazzy.
Go to bed.
I'm just gonna.
Look at these guys who like gave me so much trouble earlier. With magnetic glove, they're helpless. But you can beat them without the glove. It's just harder.
All right. Well, she's gone.
Okay. She's
Good riddance.
working hard. She's like under a lot of stress too.
Just kidding.
You're gay. You're gay.
And what am I doing? And I'm still in
I'm being
shambles. I'm
silly, I
doing
like
nothing.
that.
I posted a video today, and I'm not satisfied with my life. Like, what's wrong with me?
I was halfway through it, and it was pretty good, but only because I want to believe that that game's bad. Without
You
actually
want-
having to play it.
Oh, that's literally what the comment said.
Yeah.
It's literally what the criticism
about that
was. The
video-
people who want to agree with you and who already agree with you will agree with you, but the people who don't, like, will not be convinced.
Yeah.
And that's just the
Yeah.
problem with my writing. Like, I've made that same mistake before in the collab that nobody saw because I didn't share it because it was terrible.
In the Dark Souls one.
Yeah, the top 10 gaming disappointments.
Oh. Well, I didn't know about that one.
Yeah, I did a
Oh.
collab with someone in top 10 gaming disappointments, and it was all right. It was like an art experience, and he was very good to work with, but it wasn't a good video. And in it, I just say that Dark Souls 2 is bad, but I don't make any arguments. I just say that it's bad, and people who agree with me will agree with me, and people who don't agree with me will gain nothing.
You don't need to explain why it's bad at this point. I think everybody like knows. It just
Yeah.
feels like shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it just
Steve,
feels
what's
like
the goal of your videos? Like,
I
what are you
don't
trying to get
know.
out of them?
I don't know.
I mean, for
The-
something like
you
a top
just-
10, it makes sense to not go into detail, but
Yeah.
like,
I
I
went into
think
I played
what-
I talked about Pokemon Ultra Moon for 17 minutes.
oh, okay, I haven't seen that video yet.
And it
I'm
still
just, like,
doesn't feel
asking
like I
more
hit the nail on the
general
I
head.
think you just shouldn't think about it too hard. You should just keep
Yeah, I'm
making
thinking about it too
videos,
hard.
and you'll stumble across something that you do feel good about.
Or
Because you have
it's-
made videos that you do feel good about.
That's true. It sucks, but that's just true.
Yeah.
I wish
'Cause if
I
you-
knew the secret to life, but you just have to kind of stumble across it.
Yeah. Because if you worry about it too much, then you end up
I'd-
like me.
I completely think about it too much. Yeah, it's just like I can say so much and not hit the heart of it, and it's like, God. I can work
that
so hard
video-
and still miss the point. I could spend
That
too.
video was fine. Like,
That was fine.
it,
Yeah,
it made
it's
its
fine.
points, and I agreed with all of them. I think it just there's no sort of grand underlying point, but I don't really think it needs one. It's just
Yeah,
basically
it's
saying,
just
like, I don't
it
like
is just a
here's
quick
why.
review. Like
It just works.
the first footage of it is basically me screaming, "Hey, I didn't play the game all the way," and I'm posting this the day of the release for mad views. And I just have to be okay with that. I just have to be okay with that.
The reason I like Steve videos is because they are opinions that I can trust and convey to me in a way that I understand on an
Yeah.
intimate level that don't need to be explained to me any way.
Did you say on an
else.
intimate level, or what word did you use there?
Yeah, on an intimate level. Like,
Thank
I
you.
understand what you're saying here by the way that you're saying them because I know who you are.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
So the reason I started making
What's the deal
videos
with
was so
Rainbow
that I
Rocket?
could talk about the games I like and give them the light of day that they deserve, and also to share my opinions that no one else says sometimes, and vanity as well. Vanity is a big aspect. I just want to be loved and appreciated and popular.
That's why I do things.
Yeah, that's why you do it too. Okay, cool. Now I don't have to feel like as bad a person for it.
Yeah. No, that's the only reason. That's why only my Ben does things too.
Yeah.
We rapped about it.
All right. That makes me feel better, and that should make me feel better like over a long period of time. We just do it for vanity. It's like
Yeah.
I could be helping the
why
world,
else
but
would you
also
do it?
it's kind of hopeless.
I mean, I want people to like it so that they like me, but also the only way that I can make them like it is if it is good.
Yeah. It enriches people's lives when you show them a game that they end up liking, or even just sharing your good vibes, your appreciation of a thing. But like making a negative review only enriches someone's life on a secondary level if it teaches them to if it recommends them to avoid something that they will waste their time on.
I don't know. I think it's a little more important than that. You need like the context of the things that you don't like to appreciate the things that you do like more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Oh, check this out, rocks. Look at this 2D platforming section in the Zelda game.
Whoa. Fucking. All right, I need to do investigator things. I've been staring at a picture
Do
of
it.
investigator and I have to do it. So
Do it, man.
I'll see you.
I'm not
guys
gonna
later.
draw today. Draw for me.
Alright.
Fine.
I want to see it.
Oh, I don't have the boss key. And I ran out of
see when it's
keys.
Yeah, I
the
know.
same,
I'm not pushing. I'm just saying. I'm looking forward to it.
Dude,
wanna
I
see it.
love like
No,
every
I
picture of
meant that,
investigator
like, you
there
want to see
is.
it as in like show it to me right now.
No, I don't mean show it to me
do
right
it
now.
now. Do it
Like
live.
I want to experience everything as it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I look
No,
forward to experiencing investigator.
You're I'll just tell you this right now. You're not gonna have to cross your fingers
Oh.
too much longer. I'll tell you that.
Oh, hang on, Munchie. Before you go, I'm gonna link some music in the chat since I didn't go far enough in the game to get to the music.
I'll talk to you boys later. Mwah.
Thank you for coming, Munchie. See you later, baby.
See ya.
Listen to the music I link in the chat.
Ooh, good
Oh,
reading.
shit, where did all this art come from? This is cool.
Pulled
This
it
art
off
looks sick.
twice.
This
Twice
art
in a
looks
row.
sick. Pokemon Ultra. I really feel like
I did not mean to leave. I don't know. I talk trash about my friends and then I get kicked out of the stream.
Pokemon Ultra Moon just like is a cash grab. It just is. They made more, not better. They
The
didn't.
phone's actually dying, but I really
unpolished.
did not want to.
Remember how like Pokemon Emerald and Ruby and Sapphire are just like known for being like incredibly solid. Like I guess they are polished games. Like it runs at 60 frames per second, and like the animations of the Pokemon do are sick. Like that's what Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald is known for, looking good and animating well. Like the running animations in Emerald, Fire, and Leaf Green look sick. And then Sun and Moon, like the visual flair is not there at all. So then when you're battling, it loses a lot of impact. And I'm not even playing with battle animations on. I'm literally just playing with them standing there, and them standing there looks bad because of the delays.
It's just fate, Steve. Eventually, your
menus,
favorite
man.
games get stale over time.
Well, they don't get stale over time because I'm still playing Oracle of Seasons in 2017. The more a series
I
goes,
apologize. Your favorite franchises.
yeah, as long as the series
But,
goes, the more likely it
yeah.
happens.
Investing yourself in a franchise is a very bad idea.
Yeah. Almost every franchise. What franchise isn't just a complete disappointment 100% of the time? It's like Dark Souls disappoints.
Mario's such a disappointment.
Well, the new Super Mario
Like,
Brothers series.
There's one stinker out of 5 in the Soul series. I think that's pretty good.
Oh, you're right, actually.
Yeah,
Oh, you're
Bloodborne-
right,
Bloodborne's
actually.
the worst.
You're right, actually.
I've still got to play Bloodborne. God.
I
Oh,
played none of them.
Oh crap! I have to keep. Okay.
I still
Look at
haven't
this
finished
room, by the
Undertale,
way.
And my friends really want me to.
I've still never played Undertale.
I can
Kinda
link you
wanna
guys
keep it
my
that way just
my
for
humble
the
bundle
meme.
copy. They're good. It's a
feel
good game.
obligated. I feel obligated to finish it because Steve gave me the game, and I'm
Such
like,
a good
oh.
game. I gave Kazi the
oh,
game too
jeez.
from the same link. So this room you had to kill 4 knights who are really tough to kill, especially because I don't have the item needed to kill them, which is a completely optional item, the boomerang. But you have to remember which order you kill them. 4 chests open up, and you have to open the chest in the order that you killed the enemies in order to get the small key, and it's really cool. That's just a really cool puzzle. It's a really cool room. And I just did the room running on automatic. Like I knew the puzzle already, but just this, I don't know, just the charm of it, just the cleverness or something, like makes it fun still. I'm gonna turn off this music so we can go back to the game. Lord English says, we'll listen to music. Good. Are you guys there? Are you guys talking? Sound off. I can only assume you sounded off, but I didn't hear you because Discord is broken.
Like literally just talking.
Is it
Oh,
working?
wait.
It's
He's
working
back.
now. I have to reboot Discord
Sorry.
sometimes.
Just talking about how we can secretly talk trash about you and not be caught on stream.
Talk trash about me, dude.
Speak
Do
for
it.
yourself.
Talk trash about me.
Yeah. I am
Make my
speaking for
flaws
myself.
known so I know how to
Wah, wah, wah.
improve.
Wah 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 wah. That's what people should just call me. Wah wah.
What video should I write next, guys? I have a lot of choices.
Why Undertale sucks.
No, it doesn't suck though.
I've thought about making a video.
doesn't
like
suck.
I've had ideas for videos involving Undertale.
I don't
even
think
though I've
Undertale
still
sucks,
never
so if you
played
think
it.
Undertale sucks, you're gonna have to make that argument.
Mhm.
But my options for
Well,
videos are I can write Avatar The Last Airbender's amazing choreography.
I want to see a video about Avatar.
Okay, but also the other options. I could write So Great and Powerful appreciation post. I need to write a Hat in Time appreciation post. I forgot the other ones. Oh,
What is
drawing
the,
appreciation post and
the
exercise
collaboration
appreciation
right
post.
now?
No, I'm not doing
We'll
work
do
today.
We'll do an improv collab right now. Pokemon is
It's good.
It's a game. It's a video game. You put
Oh,
it
I
in
don't
your
have the
machine.
big key
play it.
still.
I think Pokemon's Dark Souls.
I want
be
to
one red.
hug,
I'm sorry.
and hug is in
Sorry to
quotation
do.
marks with a winky face. I want to hug like a third of all Pokemon.
I wanna hug all Pokemon, even the ones that'll burn my skin.
Especially the
will
ones
die.
that'll burn my skin. I love every
Yeah.
fire starter. I love every fire type starter Pokemon.
I'm a fire starter. Twisted fire starter.
I think I was gonna say something about Undertale at one point.
What were you
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
say about it?
Basically, I don't actually think Undertale's bad because I haven't played it, so how the fuck would I even know? But from what I know,
Okay. Sorry, I just cheesed a death
Okay.
trap, and I didn't even need to because I don't have the key for it.
yeah.
I'm struggling in this dungeon.
But from what I know of the genocide route of Undertale,
The
it
Genesis.
just kind of seems like a watered down version of Off.
Yeah.
Because I know that.
Oh,
yeah,
it
I know
is.
that. Yeah. I know that
Yeah.
Undertale's story is inspired by Off because like if you look at some of the characters, like Papyrus looks almost exactly like Deadan. I think
Who?
Toby
What?
Fox. There's a character from.
It's a hack.
I played both of these games and I don't see the similarity. Oh my gosh, the key's right here. It's because I'm streaming that I'm playing absentmindedly and I'm missing keys.
If you see them both right next to each other, you can definitely see some kind of.
How about you do that
resemblance.
right now in Paint in Microsoft
I'll do it.
Paint?
I
Post
don't
in
need to do it,
chat.
There's probably pictures of it.
Well, okay, you don't need to make it, but show it to me. I understand that Off is literally just Undertale's genocide route, even though Off came first, so it's the other way around. Undertale's genocide route is literally Off.
Yeah.
And it took me a little while to get over my fanboyism and realize that the genocide route is actually really unfun. And like, even though it's the point of being unfun, to be unfun, because you don't deserve the good part of the game if you be naughty. But like, it's not fun, so it sucks. Like, it would be a much more engaging story if you know the game actually evoked some horror, some like excitement of horror in you, instead of just making you feel really bored and dull and vaguely depressed. Like, it does make you sad. Like, it evokes horror vibes at first,
Yeah.
but once you realize there's no danger, it's nothing. I cheese that
I'm
puzzle.
stuck in a rock in a hard place.
I'm
so
a
I
very
stay
famous
for
roller
a
guardsman.
good
You work with the
friend
queen. You
Just
should have
kinda
started
seems
with
like
that.
The genocide route lacks any kind of nuance compared to Off Story.
It has
Because
no
if you think-
polish.
'cause because Off Story, it's like ambiguous whether the batter was actually right or not. But with the genocide route, it's like, yeah, you're just being an asshole. Like, you're just completely wrong. It's like, whatever.
But Off
Okay.
turned into a lizard monster.
Yeah, but but if you
I'm
think about it, the
joking.
world's infested. Like with Undertale, it's not like the world's infested. You can literally just save everyone and it's okay. With Off, it's like you have two options: leave the world as well. You don't even have an option.
Off is so
But, like,
cool. Off is so
yeah.
good. Off's
Okay,
aesthetic's
Off,
so good.
Off.
I love the
I've
music.
thought
I'm gonna
about
play the
making
Off
video.
music. There's only one song in the entirety of Off. It's called
Yeah,
Pepper
there's
Steak.
There's just pepper steak.
It's called Pepper Steak.
We'll ignore the girl. Ignore the girl. She's not
What?
here.
I'm sorry.
Just
Talk.
kidding. I'm not adding to your conversation. I'm sorry. I'm obnoxious.
If you want to talk, you deserve to talk, even if you're not adding anything. But I think you are adding something. We're just not noticing it.
I don't know. I don't know, Steve. I'm stuck in a rock and a hard place. I sit here with my good friends and talk about video games, or I go talk to my good lady friends who are girls and I can relate to. But they're playing League, and I hate League of Legends.
I had a Skype contact once that wanted me to get into League, and I just never
think
did. And he
If you play
felt
League
bad
of
about
Legends, you revoke your right to have any identity outside of playing League of Legends.
it. Oh yeah, I don't want to play League of Legends. I'd rather play Halo Wars than League of Legends. I like Halo Wars. Someone buy me Halo Wars
You're
for
the only
Christmas,
one.
for my birthday. Buy me Halo Wars. I'll stream Halo Wars. I could stream Halo Wars now, but it'd be like 480i on Xbox 360 and it'd be really gay. The Halo Wars on Steam, so I can like get that in HD.
And you can use it with the mouse and not try to play an RTS game with the controller.
I can do Halo Wars with a controller pretty fine, but it probably would go more smoothly with the Because like the game is designed, like Halo Wars is just get the most tanks and roll over your opponent with your tanks.
I mean, Halo Wars can't be like the worst example because it is designed with the controller in mind.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Like, because you never need to like specify your units. Like, you know, ground units are super effective against air units, and air units are super effective against tanks, and tanks are super effective against ground units. But also, if you just have a lot of them, you just kind of win anyway. Unless you're infantry. If you're infantry, you just suck. But if you get all air or all land, and if you just get a bunch of them, then you just win. But it's really rewarding to build up your army to 15 grizzly tanks.
Grizzly bear.
Look at this boss, by the way. This boss, you could fight with a sword, sort of. Or you could fight with this spike ball.
You know
That you have to you have to move yourself in angle with the dude so that your magnetic gloves does it right. And these guys you could kill with your sword, or you could squish with your spike ball. They deal a full heart. This is, oh god, I'm getting like none of them. God, I got 0 of them in that. Oh my god. It's not technically like a cycle. It's not a wait for me to make myself vulnerable cycle, because you have to crush him. You have to trigger everything. He's only invulnerable when he's in the air. It's just, I love video games, guys. I hate to break it to you. Okay, I got like most. You can one cycle this guy. You can squish all of them in one cycle. There's like 1 left now. And because there's 1 left, his jumps will be like really light, and he'll just go crazy distance. Dude, that's such a cool boss.
I don't think I've ever played a game like that looks like this before, but I have played the demo of a game called Titan Souls. It looks pretty similar to this.
I have Titan Souls and should play it. I'm scared because it's a one-hit die game.
Yeah.
Boss dies when you hit 2 though.
I'm really reminded of it by the gameplay that you're showing here.
Oracle
like you're just in a small room and you just fight 1 boss.
Well, that's the end of a dungeon, so. Alright, I want to draw the line there. I'm not going to get to the ruins for another like hour. Any last words, stream? I'm still kind of depressed, but you know.
He's bad at video games. He's not a real gamer.
Oh, says the guy who just played through half of Oracle Seasons in like an hour or 2. I wish I wasn't depressed. Literally, if I wasn't depressed, I'd just be amazing and a god. But like, I literally have nothing to complain about other than the fact that I just kind of feel sad and that I feel like a piece of garbage. Like, there's nothing wrong with me.
It's okay.
I just need to be better. I just need to like draw. I need something to draw. I need to try to draw more. I need to draw good. I'm drawing kind of less lately, especially since I did the comic. But it's done. It's over, and I just need to pick up Steam again. I miss Inktober. I took Inktober for granted when I did Inktober, and now that it's over, I miss it. I'm sorry for rambling.
No, it's okay. It's your stream.
Steve, draw me. Draw me on your next stream.
Solid
Doesn't have to
maybe.
be accurate.
Solid maybe.
It has to be like stylized enough that no one can recognize.